Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again. And this time we're going to look at a game called Star Force, and this was created by Tehkan in 1984. Tehkan later became known as Tecmo. This game was requested by YouTube user KOFreaks1, I believe. But this is not to be confused with the crew of the Argo in the Americanized version of Space Battleship Yamato, which was called Star Blazers. The crew was named the Star Force. But no, this is an arcade game. Not really popular in the US, more popular in Japan. But it got an NES release. I haven't seen it. I don't know if it's any good. This game is an okay shooter. It's a vertically scrolling shooter. But the graphics for its time are really quite good. And there's some kind of cool hidden bonuses. Not all of which I've figured out how to get. But the game takes on a Greek alphabet motif. The levels are named after the Greek alphabet, so there's 26 levels basically. There is a 27th level and it just repeats. And you see the letter symbols for each level, and the boss of each level has that letter on him. The gist of the game is just to fly through each level, reach the boss, and destroy him. There is one power-up in the game, and it allows you to shoot rapid fire just by holding down the button, and you just release a hail of shots. You can release a lot of shots on the screen at once, which is pretty nice. We'll get started here. But yeah, that's just the gist of the game, is to just fly through each level, shoot ground targets. I'll show you the few bonuses in the game, and there's one that's super lucrative, and you definitely want to take advantage of it. You have to get pretty far to be able to pull the trick off. Just avoid the enemy's shots. You don't get a special bonus for taking out a whole group of enemies at once. One thing you definitely want to do, there will be lettered boxes, some of which are in plain sight, some of which are hidden. There is one on the right that says B on it. Sometimes there will be a mini-boss, usually not. And you'll just need to fire off several shots to destroy him. You'll hear a couple different tunes play. One when the mini-boss is approaching. There is the power-up. And that's the only power-up in the game. And if you have it, then you won't get another one. Ah, crap, I wasn't ready for that. Well, I lost my power-up. But you need to shoot the boss as much as you can, and then you'll destroy him, and you'll move on to the next area. This first area is called Alpha, as you see on the bottom. There was the power-up, and I missed it. Crap. Well, you really don't need it. The power-up isn't really all that great. It sounds a lot better than it really is. Whoa. There's a trick to those question mark boxes. They can give you an extra life, and I'll show you how to get it later. Now here, this music indicates that the boss is coming up. And there he is. Just shoot him as much as you can. If you let him get by, you have to start the level over. Next, you go into Beta area. The B means Beta. You get an extra life at 50,000, I believe. Like I said, I'll show you the tricks later on. Many of the flying enemies repeat, so once you learn their movement patterns, then you can anticipate them a little better later on. This diamond guy won't leave me alone. He splits up when I shoot him. But when you see those letters on the ground that can be shot, try to get them, because if you don't miss any on your way to destroying the boss, once you beat the boss, you will get a special bonus, and it's at its highest if you don't miss a single letter. You don't get a special bonus for destroying all those either. If you do miss some, your bonus is lesser, and if you miss a certain number of them, then you won't get any bonus. Whoa, crap. This has good music and very good graphics. There I uncovered a hidden letter. I don't think all of the letters give you a bonus once you beat the boss, but you might just pick up a bonus for uncovering a certain letter and destroying it, while you're on the level. And here is the beta boss. Just look out for those ground targets. The boss itself doesn't fire at you or anything. And now we move on to Gamma. We'll look at all the letters in the Greek alphabet just in case you don't know them all. But this game's okay. Like I said, I think the best thing about the game is the graphics, and some of the hidden tricks are kind of cool and very lucrative. There will be some of those Greek letters. Whoa, my God! How did I avoid all that? Oops, I spoke too soon. But there will be the Greek letters on those little space stations or whatever the heck those are. But yeah, if you don't miss a single one, you'll get a really nice bonus once you beat the boss. The next stage after this would be Delta. There's the mini-boss again, and there's a trick to him, and I couldn't seem to get it to work. You're supposed to be able to stay right under him as he... Oh, and there's the rapid fire power-up again. You're supposed to be able to stay under that mini-boss just as he formates, right under where that center part would appear. And he's supposed to, like, flash or something, and you're supposed to be able to shoot him enough to destroy him. Oops, game over. And then he'll give you a really special bonus. But I couldn't make it work. Well, I'll put in my initials. You don't get a continue, which kind of sucks. But here is the best trick of all. If you can get far enough to where a coelacanth will appear in the ground, you can shoot to the right, the far right, as quickly as you can, and you'll uncover Cleopatra and destroy her for 1,000,000 points. Really nice. And there is another trick right there. Apparently, if you destroy 16 of those green arrows in a row without missing, you'll get 80,000 points, but I couldn't make that work for some reason. And another trick, again, is that mini-boss. If you wait under where his centerpiece is going to appear, and it'll flash white, and you'll be able to shoot it enough to destroy it for 50,000. But I couldn't get that to work. And then here, if you shoot enough of the question marks, then you'll uncover one of those and get a free life, and it'll be green. Well, at any rate, yeah, the second stage is called Beta. The first one is Alpha. Then the third one is Gamma, and you see the symbol for the letters at the bottom. And then Delta, Area 4. Then Area 5 is Epsilon. Area 6 is Zeta. Area 7 is Eta. Area 8 is Theta. Area 9 is Iota. Area 10 is called Kappa. Area 11 is called Lambda. And for those who remember Revenge of the Nerds, their school was Lambda, Lambda, Lambda. Area 12 is called Mu. And Area 13 is called Nu. Area 14 is called Xi. I believe it's pronounced Xi. And Area 15 is Omicron. Kind of a cool sounding word. Area 16 is Pi. P-I. Area 17 is called Rho. R-H-O. And Area 18 is called Sigma. Area 19 is called Tau. T-A-U. And then Area 20 is called Upsilon. Which sounds pretty stupid. Area 21 is called Phi. Area 22 is called Chi. I believe it is pronounced Chi, not Chi. Then Area 22 or 23 is called Psi, P-S-I. And then Area 24 is Omega. And that is the last letter of the Greek alphabet, but they do have an Area 25 which is called Infinity. And then the Infinity stage just repeats. On one of the later stages, they have what looks to be a Jabba the Hutt face. I think that's got to be intentional. They must have been Star Wars fans, the creators of Star Force. But that was Star Force by Tehkan in 1984. They later became known as Tecmo. This is Crazy Climb Radio saying thanks for watching Star Force by Tehkan in 1984. An okay shooter, vertically scrolling shooter. I will catch you later in the future with another video. See ya, folks, and have a very, very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays and a Happy New Year. The absolute best to you and yours during this holiday season. Crazy Climb Radio saying thanks for watching, and I will catch you later with another video. Happy holidays, folks. Bye-bye.